Okay. Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner Classics, Less Known Classics. This is episode number 1756 and Doubleshot number 1650. I got two sci-fi-ish trades. One from Marvel, one from DC. First up is Darth Vader, Volume 3. War of the Bounty Hunters. This has the War of the Bounty Hunters tie-in issues for that particular event. Now, this covers issues 12 to 17 of Darth Vader Volume 2. Not 2, 3. Written by Greg Pak. Yes. Now, of the tie-ins reviewed so far, which, by the way, I did read the Bounty Hunters, I thought that was pretty good. This one was, wow, this was so good. I enjoyed this. This is all about Vader. And I love the Vader comic book. And Marvel, do not end this book after 25 issues. Do not do that. You did it twice already. Do not do it again. Because this book is good. Really good. So pretty much in the way, Vader is basically slowly trying to get, well, he's recovering from the events of the previous story arc, where he's getting like a rich fan of his new body, kills robot, and goes out to find Luke Skywalker. Eventually finds out the whole auction thing related to the Crimson Dawn. Which, here's a fun fact for you. Chronologically, the last that the Crimson Dawn was seen were back in the movie Solo. Yes, my only guess is the reason why they included it in this stuff here, because they were not in the original when they came out, so they probably included that organization in because they probably figured out why the hell not. Yep. There's some stuff that connects here with the Bounty Hunter stuff in here. There's a little crossover there. But it's mostly about Vader and what he was up to during the whole War of Bounty Hunter stuff. Now you would think the Bounty Hunter's book basically be the strongest tie-in I reviewed so far. But no, this one's the strongest so far. I have not had a chance to read the companion book yet, which I just got that today. Or main Star Wars book, or even Dr. Aphra. Haven't discussed that one yet. Plus, love the interior artwork in here. Artwork here is so good. The first issue is done by Guru Gavaliva. The remaining issues are by Rafa Inko. The cover art here is done by Aaron Cooder and Richard Isov. Mm-hmm. So you have a bit of flashback in here where it kind of does show like we have Vader basically while he's getting fixed up. He's flashing back to the Battle of Yavin from the very first ever Star Wars movie. Yep. Oddly enough, we don't, let's just say, find out, and we haven't find where the Millennium Falcon is like you. And of course, he shoots the place up. Here comes Vader stomping around. Of course, he allows to. Millennium Falcon fires him. Of course, he gets away. Yeah, but like, wow, Vader encountered the Millennium Falcon between the movies like this. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. And then we go to a shipyard, the Carillion shipyard, which, yes, there's a bunch of these more frigate ships. Of course, Vader's figuring out who they are, and of course we have the infamous scene from, and we cut to the events of Battle of Yavin, where you see Vader witnessing the Millennium Falcon escape, and he hires various bounty hunters. I should point out, though, Empire Strikes Back had all the film debuts of all these characters. From left to right, these are the ones basically I can identify here. We have Dagan. He's actually the only human one. Well, Boba Fett, obviously. We have Bosk, an alien who hates Wookiees. We have IG-88, which is there's no model of that does pop up in The Mandalorian. The other two, I don't remember who these two are, but they do pop up in the tie-ins. So basically, we have a lot of flashback to, well, Empire Strikes Back, and then we have Vader fixed, and he takes his cape back and goes look for Han Solo. And once again, he's flashbacking to New Hope. And of course, you have him looking for Han Solo this whole thing. Uh-huh. And look, here's IGDA. You can see what he's up to during his own one-shot. No, seriously. Very slice up his arm. Yeah, brief encounter with Vader in here. Yeah, this administrator and the administrator row. Here's a little fun fact for you. This woman here, same species as one of the Jedi. So apparently, because she failed to keep, well, because she failed in her job as administrator, she was demoted to sub-administrator who about pre-screening stuff. We see her looking into Vader. She has pointed out stuff about the Sith, which I love the writing here Pac does. Pac usually good for combat, but man, this is just really good. And you see Vader slice up IGA. Oh, don't worry, he's still very much alive. Then she gets arrested. Then we have the auction on the Crimson Dawn ship. And we're trying to get their hands on, well, try to get their hands on Solo. They don't. Yep. Massive brawl fights out. We actually try to have Luke Skywalker try to come to him. Of course, he comes to his friend. Not just yet, per se. And eventually, of course, Vader does get out of the place. Tries to fight Luke Skywalker, his own son. Yeah, the administrator going out and trying to deal with, of course, the administrator Moore has been killed. Yeah, Vader actually doesn't kill her per se. He does have her taken into custody. And eventually we see the return of the leader of the Crimson Dawn. Yep. Yeah, here's the weird thing though about it. See, last time she was seen chronologically prior to this, she was talking to Darth Maul. I know Darth Maul is still in charge of the Crimson Dawn. It's kind of weird. This book, really good. I give it a 10 out of 10. Next up is a book I didn't think was that good because it's been a while since I read these issues. Now, I thought this was the weakest of all the DC Infinite Frontier. Now, I do agree. Teen Titans Academy is not that good. And the book is nice. This one is not anything ending. This is actually my friend Tivia's favorite book, one of his favorite books from last year. Superman Action Comics, Volume 1, War World Rising. This collects 1030 to 1035 of Action Comics. You're probably thinking, okay, now last trade you did for Action Comics, you talk about up to 1020. Where's 1029? That's probably in that Superman trade. I'll probably get my hands on it soon. This is done by Philip Kennedy Johnson, which is quite interesting because he works at Marvel too. Because up until this guy was doing this, whenever a writer works for a company, they can't do other work for like DC. But yet, Philip Kennedy Johnson says they would do both work for both companies, no problem. Because here's the thing: he works on Alien at Marvel Comics. Yeah, he works on freaking Alien. Yeah, here he's doing Superman. Well, he's doing Action Comics mostly. Yeah, which is quite weird. I'm not really sure exactly why in the world he's doing this for, but he is. Though he did also work on the final issues of Superman Force Launch. He did work on Extreme Carnage. For DC Comic, these are the books he worked on for that company. He worked on, well, this book, obviously. He also worked on the Lost God miniseries. Well, limited series, my 12 issues. He was the final writer for Superman before his launch as Superman Sub Kal-El. He worked on a story for Superman Worlds before. I think the first book he worked on was New Talent Showcase. He's working on some stuff here and there. He did the end for Aquaman. Even the story for Batman Secret Files. For Marvel, on the other hand, well, he's mostly in stuff like Extreme Carnage, Alien. He's working on a little bit of Venom, but mostly he also has worked on Marvel Zombies Resurrection, the Captain America tie-in. Yeah, first book he worked on Marvel was Marvel Zombies. Resurrection. Then he worked on Empire Captain America. This was just a couple years ago. He currently works on the Alien comic book. He's also worked on the couple one shots for Alien, and he's the writer of he did write the Carnage Forever one shot. I don't think he's doing the main Carnage book now. I don't think so. No, let me take a look here. The Carnage ongoing? No, that's done by Ram V. Yes. Ram V does the current Carnage book. He did work Carnage Forever, but yeah, that's what Philip Kennedy Johnson currently works on now. Just this book, an Alien, and that's it. That's all the guy does currently. Now, the start of this one is that Superman and his son, along with Supergirl, are fighting the forces of War who invaded the planet. Gotta admit, this actually pretty good. There's a little bit of secrets related to War World in here, like the fact that people who related to who actually some Kryptonians that somehow are there, and also he works alongside his son. One thing I don't like about this book, now I love the artwork in here. The artwork is freaking gorgeous by David Stamper and Christian Douche. Is that there's one page featuring Supergirl. Here's Mongo for you, really good here. A brief cameo here by Robin in his current costume you see in his solo book. There's one thing I don't like about this artwork. Now, here's John Kent, who's drawn really well here. But there is one character I'm not a fan of how this artist draws her, per se. And that's Supergirl. For some reason, the face makes her look like a guy. For some reason. I'm not really a big fan of that. At least Lois clearly looks like a woman. Yeah, that's clearly Lois. Supergirl doesn't look like a woman. Looks like a freaking guy. Especially this panel here, but this will get a little better. That's the only minor hiccup this book's had, but this is mostly about alien technology. Aquaman's in here as well, trying to him along with U.S. fight over who gets which technology. And then Superman's like, "Now I'm taking this tablet, I'm hiding it, and I'm not telling where it is." Batman gets involved, and there's stuff related in here that will set up the Batman Superman Authority one shot, which I'll have to get my hands on because that's actually pretty good. But yeah, this actually is a good start for this particular run. I'm definitely looking forward to what happens next. It's weird though that by the way, I give this book a 9.5 out of 10. I know my friend Tim, he likes this book. But I wonder if he's reviewed the first trade yet. I don't know if he has or not. I mean, like guy like it was like the same reason for Detective. I was already picking up the trades anyways, so why not pick up the trade? Yeah. Now I'm loving Detective Comics. So far, under the current writer, not a bad issue. Philip Kennedy Johnson, really good here. I love it. It's even separate here to the Justice League in this book. Yes, the Justice League, because Superman's part of the Justice League. Do they say he's not part of the group now for some reason? But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this particular review. Another comic horror next, okay? Next video. Bye.